Welcome to Mixed Company. This is our Halloween episode. And can you guys guess what we are? Push the fucking button. So, what are we?
I'm Chris Tucker. I can't believe I let you talk me into this shit.
Look, I just feel like this would have been a missed opportunity for us not to have this type of costume right now. It's very fitting.
Yeah. And
Detective Carter, Sue Young.
yeah,
It makes sense.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rush Hour, so.
Yeah, when I sent you the costume idea, I had to preface our text messages as, I'm sure you've watched this movie, but do you know Rush Hour? Do you remember what you told me?
What'd I tell you?
You said, did you say motherfucker? You said something where you're like, of course I know Rush Hour. And then you said something else and said that you made two Asian people.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did. I forgot. Yeah, I did. I made two Asian people. That's right. I sure did. You know I watched that movie. The black guy and the Asian guy, cop doing kung fu, learning from each other. I love that movie. And I learned a new word, mushu, from watching that movie.
Oh, yeah. What does that mean?
Lom.
Lom. Yup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lom.
Lom.
Your favorite Vietnamese word, huh?
No, that's not
I
my
feel like you say lom a lot for someone who doesn't. If that's not your favorite word, I don't know what it is.
It's not my favorite. My favorite Vietnamese word, you.
No man.
Thank you. That's my favorite. It's the easiest one. That's I think that's the first one I learned.
Yeah, that's standard. That's very standard.
Thank you. So that's my favorite one. Or kankak.
Oh, gongkak.
Yeah.
I love teaching people how to say gongkak when they don't understand how to pronounce Vietnamese words because the pronunciation is very specific. I had an ex-boyfriend who used to say gongkak mai. I loved it. He'd just walk around cussing people out in Vietnamese, not knowing what he was saying.
Yeah, that was me. Like my first couple years of moving here. Yeah, the first time I learned Vietnamese, I was working at a Vietnamese bar, and I wanted to ask the guys how to say. I don't know if I can say it on here. How to say like, give me the hoc tour.
Yep.
And they taught me in Vietnamese, me saying, I do the hoc tour.
Oh.
So I was saying it backwards, so I never trusted what Vietnamese people taught me no more. They taught me backwards.
It's so funny because every single time you post a photo or a video of you out, I always feel like you're out with my uncles.
Oh, that's
every
weird.
single one of your friends look like one of my uncles in San Jose.
They might be related to you.
They might be. It's just funny because there was one night where you were out and you're like, hey, I got some cool friends. Come through because I told you that I needed help finding a man. And so you're trying to invite me and show me these cool friends. And immediately I go onto your Instagram story to see what you're up to. And I see a photo of a older Vietnamese guy who looks exactly like my uncle.
He's the same age as me.
Yeah. Well, to me, he looks older because he reminds me of a family member. So I had to text you like, hey, you're not trying to set me up with a Vietnamese man,
I wasn't,
right?
I know better. I wasn't trying to say. These two guys, they're twins. And you say you like short kings.
I do like short kings, but I've come to the realization that I have bad taste in short guys. Like, short guys are great, but my taste in them aren't good.
But these guys were cool. I like these guys. They're really cool guys. They live in LA, and they're dope guys. I'm like, man.
You're low key like a matchmaker. That's what I found out from that night.
Yeah, I'm very successful at it.
How many couples have you connected?
Over the years, I don't know, not a whole lot, but the last people that I really connected, they're talking about getting married.
That's a success.
And I let you see one of my good friends. She's my birthday sister. I straight up
birthday sister?
Yeah, I call because we had the same birthday.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, but I'm older. But anybody, if I meet somebody and we get the same birthday, you know, we're like, in my eyes, we're tight.
Yeah.
And so that's how I am. So she's my birthday sister. And she was having problems with her man. She was dating like a younger man, and she was getting bad advice from women. And I told her like, that's all wrong. This is what you do. And she listened to my advice and saved her relationship.
Do you think women should be with younger men?
I
feel like this is hit or miss sometimes.
Yeah, it just depends. It depends on the person. Normally, women like older men because younger men are more immature. You know, most men are not that mature. I don't know. I don't think I ever grow up. So I don't know if, I don't know if a lot of guys like me. I'm never going to grow up. I don't care. But a lot of guys, they just mature different than women, right?
I feel like maturing is also just kind of a mindset. Because I look at my dad the same way, where in my head, he's my father, but I don't think he's ever really grown up. And then my mom is an adult. but I don't see my dad as like an adult. I feel like he's
like a big kid?
he's the eldest sibling. That's the vibe he gives off sometimes.
Is your dad older than your mom?
Yeah, by 15 years actually.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, we call him cradle robber actually.
15 years. That's a big gap.
That's a big gap, but I think because he is very young in spirit, I never quite noticed it, and so age gaps to me don't feel very big. But now that I'm getting older, and I can put into perspective how big that age gap is, because the oldest guy I've dated was almost 10 years older than me, and there's certain things that just get a little lost in translation generationally, where now I don't think I want an older guy. I think I want someone around my age.
Yeah, the oldest woman I ever dated was 11 years older than me.
Oh, how do you like that? You like older women, younger women better?
I just don't go past 21. I can't go younger than 21.
Yeah,
and this lady was like 55. She was in great shape and everything. Everything was cool. She was, really nice woman. But we went out a few times. And, to me it was no big deal. I like older women as long as they're sexy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she still look good. She don't look like she had dentures or anything. I can't do that.
The dentures is crazy. Is that you can't do?
No, I can't do that.
Everything looks great. You think she has like a great set of veneers. She takes it off at the end of the night. You're like, no.
I'm like, she getting ghosted after that.
She's getting ghosted. You couldn't even tell her like, hey, this isn't working out. You ghost her?
You got to ghost women. That's why women get ghosted, because women don't take accountability well.
Okay.
And women are the worst with rejection. That's why women get. That's fair. That's why women get ghosted. I don't know why women ghost men. Probably because men probably don't take no for an answer sometimes. For me, I do. Okay, I ain't finna beg. Okay, bye. Mm-hmm. But
That's true. I feel like every single time I've had a girlfriend get rejected, and it's usually a girl that's beautiful and is not used to being told no from a man, she crashes out so hard on him, and suddenly this guy is the hottest thing she's ever seen because she can't have him. Yeah. But when guys can't take no for an answer, I get so icked out.
Yeah, I see it.
I just need people to know how to accept rejection. I think that's so unattractive when a man or a woman can't accept that you're not hot shit to everyone.
Yeah, it irks me when I see guys like hitting on women, even on social media. You see the videos or happens in person. Like one of my homeboys that do it, or I witness him. She's like, "Oh, I got a man." I'm like, can I be? Can we be friends? Like, I'm like, bro, to me that irks me out. If I hit on a chick and she's like, "No, I got a man," I'm like, "All right, thank you." I keep it moving. I ain't finna beg.
Yeah.
No, I just can't.
It just feels embarrassing at a certain point. Yeah. Like, have some dignity.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. It's okay to be rejected. There's no shame in that. I think there is weird shame in you being like begging for more. Like, well, we can't be friends.
Women do it. Women do it all the time too. Women don't, when they shoot their shot. I feel like women don't shoot their shot more than men as much as men.
Yeah, no, we're very selective when we shoot our shot.
Yeah, but
so it hurts a little more when you get rejected.
Yeah. That's the thing. So I just ghost. Like, fuck it.
Okay, speaking of ghosts, we're gonna get into this Halloween episode, and we're gonna do Am I the Asshole?
All right.
So this week we have Am I the Asshole for matching Halloween costumes with my friend despite his girlfriend asking me not to? I, 21 female, have been friends with Josh, 21 male, since we were kids. Our moms were friends growing up, and we were pretty much raised together. We have continued to stay best friends throughout these years and both attend the same college. A year ago, Josh started dating a girl named Lydia. She's 21 female, and it eventually developed into a relationship. They have been officially dating for 6 months. I never met her when they were just talking because he didn't know where the relationship was going. And obviously the times they were hanging out, it was with it was a no clothes party, and I didn't want to be a cock block.
Whoa, hold on.
They were fucking.
They went to one of those did it freak offs?
No, I think what she's saying is that when they were in the dating stages before they were official, every time they hung out, they'd always hook up, and so she wasn't gonna third wheel that and cock block him, because sometimes you're dating a girl and the relationship's still new, you guys just hooking up all the time. Yeah. This girl best friend didn't want to be in that situation, so he could go and hook up with her.
So she's the girl best friend to the guy.
Yes. So it's 2 girls, 1 guy. girl and guy raised together, and they are childhood best friends.
Okay.
They go to the same college, and the guy ends up getting a girlfriend while they're in college.
Okay.
And so when they did start dating, he introduced me as soon as possible because I'm his best friend. At first, I thought it was just shyness because I am a close friend of his. So obviously, you want to get along with your partner's friend. But it became very clear very quick that she had a problem with our friendship. This past Saturday, there was a Halloween party at our friend's place. Lydia was bringing a friend and told Josh that she and her friend would be doing a matching costume. So Josh asked me if I wanted to do a costume together. We decided to go as Steve and Robin from Stranger Things. I guess on Friday he told her this was happening, and suddenly her tune changed and she wanted to do a couple's costume. He saw what she was doing and told her no. So she then texted me asking if I could change my costume. I said no because I already spent my money and didn't know if I could return it. Plus, I'd have to scramble for another costume. All of a sudden, I started getting spammed from random numbers, probably her friends, calling me all sorts of names. The whole time Saturday, she was sulking, and one of her friends seemed to be consoling her the whole night. It just felt awkward. Josh is telling me that we didn't do anything wrong, but I feel like he's biased because he's my friend. I want a third party's opinion. Am I the asshole?
So, let me see if I understand this right, because you're very good at reading and you read kind of fast.
Thank you. I don't think I'm very good at reading.
No,
but
you're
thank
great.
you.
You're great. So she was originally going to dress up with her guy friend.
Yes.
And then the boyfriend, he didn't have a problem. He said, okay, I just dress up with same as my girl best friend.
Yeah.
And then his girlfriend had a problem with it.
Yes.
So now I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And before I get into that, would you date a guy that had a close girl best friend?
It really depends. Because I'm not a jealous person, so I don't see a problem in a guy having a girl best friend. Mm-hmm. I do think there are certain situations where it's a little weird, where certain friendships, like there's some weird romantic tension there.
Fuck yeah.
And then there are other friendships where you're like, oh, this is normal and this is fine.
Right.
Like, so I think it really depends on the best friends.
Ask me the same question.
Do you think men and women can have opposite sex best friends?
Okay, you didn't ask me the
can
same
no.
question. You didn't ask, because they can. Because I can be honest. I have female friends that I just see them as strictly as friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, people can, but at the same time.
But for you, are you comfortable with it?
No, fuck no, because of the odds. The odds are that the guy do want to smash. Mm-hmm. It's just how it is. Because I have female best friends that I would never even jeopardize that relationship. And just like you, I would never try it. You know what I'm saying? But some of my friends, that we started off as friends because I tried. Mm-hmm. And I got friend zoned. Yeah. So
and so the end result is an actual friendship.
Yeah, it's because if they're a cool person.
Yeah, but it started with you trying to hit on them.
Yeah. So our friendship started us like this. We said, hey, let's, we talked. It was never like one of us hitting on each other. Mm-hmm. It was like business, being cool. So that's different. But so I would never fuck up my friendship. But one of my friends like that, we start off being friends, just straight up being friends, right? Mm-hmm. And I won't never jeopardize that friendship. Cause I believe, friends are, the more friends you have, the more power. Yeah. But some girls, I shoot my shot. They're like, no, you in the friend zone. Mm-hmm. In the back of my head, I'm like, I'm gonna get to that end zone. Yeah. So no, fuck that. My girl, she cannot have she can have whatever she want. I won't get serious about a girl that has a close guy best friend, not me.
See, I agree with that because sometimes I feel like out of the two situations, a guy best friend to a girl is a little sketchier than a girl having a guy best friend. Because I feel like okay, so I think in this situation, if it was a girl dating a guy and the guy had a girl best friend, that feels a little sketchier because I don't know if you've tried to hook up with her at some point. I don't know if there's a weird tension. Right. Whereas if it's my guy friend saying, oh, my girlfriend has, like vice versa, I feel like the girl is usually pickier. And so the girl isn't always inclined to want that best friend. Right. Whereas guys usually, like, if you let them hit, they'll hit.
Yeah.
And girls are kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's always like on the guy, if the guy's trying, a lot of times the girl don't try. Yeah. So I believe that guys and girls can, but I don't want to be in that relationship because I'm not really jealous. I'm not really a jealous person. But I don't want to be in that relationship where I'm thinking like, this motherfucker trying to smash my chick.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't.
I also feel like I can only truly be comfortable with my boyfriend having a female best friend if he is used to being around baddies. Because there's something about a man who isn't used to being around beautiful women who act kind of funny and move kind of weird. Whereas if you're accustomed to being around beautiful women all the time, it doesn't faze you. You just know how to treat them as people. Because at that point in your life, beautiful women are a dime a dozen. It doesn't mean much. And so I don't like the idea of having a man who, one, has never been with a beautiful woman, or two, has never spent time with a beautiful woman just in their everyday life. It feels weird because we all know that weird guy who's always trying to like fuck every remotely pretty girl in hindsight. And it's because usually they aren't used to hanging out or being around beautiful women. So they act a little funny when they do. They get too excited. It's like a kid in a candy store.
As a guy, I can't really knock a guy for trying to smash beautiful women. I can't, but I understand where you come from. But I ain't gonna get mad.
It gives me such an ick. Like sometimes if a guy's hitting on me and I try to figure out like, do I want to give this guy the time of day? If I go on Instagram and see he likes every like girl's bikini picture, it instantly gives me the ick. I'm like, I can't blame you for trying. You're just not for me.
Just so you know, when a guy likes a girl picture on, that don't mean he's trying.
Yeah, I agree. I think sometimes it just gives off like a thirsty vibe. Even sometimes. I think it also depends on the situation because some people, I'm like, oh, he's friends with a bunch of beautiful women. Doesn't really mean anything. And some guys are like, oh, you're clearly trying to hit. And it's not working.
I don't know. I never.
Especially if it's a guy liking a girl's photo and following a girl and she doesn't follow you back. That gives me the ick. It's like you're trying and she doesn't want you.
No, but I feel like we just like looking at like good-looking girls and trashy girls. It's on the internet, and you follow her just so you don't have to keep going looking for it. That's why I do it.
Yeah.
If a girl is like posting a lot of like sexy stuff or you know stuff I want to see. She don't have to follow me back, but I'll follow her just so I can like, scroll and you see. Yeah. But I'm not.
But it's not that deep. No. It's almost like looking through a magazine. You're like, oh, I have a subscription. Yeah. I just want to keep seeing.
Yeah, I can see what she posted because she's a good-looking girl.
Yeah.
It's like what you need to judge on if they're sliding to their DMs. That's not the likes.
Yeah. Likes don't matter. I feel like the likes matter. That's
likes don't matter. Likes don't matter.
Likes on your Instagram story doesn't matter.
What, if you like a girl Instagram story?
Yeah, where it's like it's private so nobody knows you liked it.
Well, I don't know. I'm still new. I will like some of my homegirls. Yeah, if I don't know the girl, I really don't like their stories. I don't think. But maybe I have. But I think what you should look at is the comment. If they comment something. But a like, don't trip on like. But a comment, maybe. That's guys is like it's just out there for us to look. Women, y'all can't really like guys' pictures because then they'll slide in your DMs. So it's not like that for us.
It always means a little more because of that. So whenever I see a girl liking every single one of a guy's posts or like commenting under, I know something's happening.
No, that's different.
Because women don't just put themselves out there that in that same way. So I think it's funny when guys are like, oh no, they're like, she's just like a girl I'm cool with, blah blah. Like girls aren't out here leaving hard eyes under your comment section for no reason.
That's different. So I think the problem is the disconnect is women see it based off the way they are, and guys we're totally opposite. Yeah. For us, I think I'm speaking for most guys. A like really don't mean anything. What if you like a girl? If you like a girl picture, like does it mean are you trying to smash?
50-50.
Oh, okay. Well,
split down the middle.
Yeah. I would go mostly off the comments if I was a girl, but But back to the story. I think that the girlfriend is probably deep down. She probably like don't like that the guy got a girl best friend. Yeah. So she wanted to like be petty and dress up with her guy best friend.
Oh no! So she's dressing up with her girlfriend. Girlfriend. So
that's why I fucked up. I thought that she had a guy best friend that she was dressing up with.
No, so it's gonna be the main person who is writing the story. She's a girl, and this girl has a guy best friend. This guy best friend has a girlfriend.
Right.
And then that girlfriend's like, oh, I'm gonna go to this Halloween party. We should all go together. Right. I'm gonna invite my best friend who's a girl.
Oh, okay.
And it's almost like, she and I are gonna be like, I don't know, like fucking Victoria's Secret angels together.
Okay.
And then the boyfriend's like, oh, I don't know what to do for Halloween. So he goes and he looks to his best friend like, hey, do you want to dress up as something? And I don't know Stranger Things very well. So I don't know if their costume is like a couple's costume or not.
Right.
It could be platonic.
You know, I fucked up the whole time. I thought that the friend was a guy that you dressed up. So that's why I fucked up the whole thing.
Yeah. But I still think clearly the girlfriend has an issue with the guy having a girl best friend.
Yes.
But I don't think it's fair of her to have a boyfriend and then feel some type of way about his best friend if they grew up together. That's too much history. You almost got to like back off at that point. Like either be with him and have him cut her off, which I don't think is right, or just don't date the guy.
Yeah. Just,
you know, like if this is going to be a package deal, this is my best friend from childhood, and you're not okay with it, this is going to cause problems no matter what for the rest of the time.
Yeah, because you're gonna always be friends with that person unless y'all have like a big falling out, right? And girlfriends and boyfriends come and go. That happened to me. That happened to me in high school when I was wrestling. My wrestling coach, he started coaching the girls softball team, and he asked me to help out, and I was helping out the girls on the team. And this is my first time going to a mixed school. Before that, I went to all black school. So now I'm going to a black and white school. And there was a rumor about me that at that school from a black girl that I was dating. You know, it's a whole big story. So I stopped hanging out with the black girls. It was like a bad rumor about me. And so I started hanging out with all the white girls on the softball team. And a couple of them became close friends. They got to know me. I was new to the school. And they got to know me. And me and this one girl, we became really good friends. But then she got a boyfriend, and her boyfriend didn't want to be friends with me. I was like, oh. So.
That always sucks. I always feel so bad when somebody gets in a relationship and they cut off their friend.
Yeah, you don't do
that. I think that's so fucked up.
Yeah, you don't do that. Because she was a real good friend. And it was one of the situations where I wasn't trying to smash. And but I understood. It sucked. But I understood because if I was a dude, I'd be like the same, like I just said, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't get mad at her, but I understood. But that's when I was on the other side. That's why I was like, yeah, I get it, bro.
I get it. I think there are certain boundaries I have now because now that I do OnlyFans, I have to set up a specific boundary for all of my male friends where if they're in a relationship or they're starting to date someone, I fall back completely until I meet the girlfriend and she could suss me out for herself, because I can understand. I don't get mad at any of my male friends who unfollow me, who like stop talking to me when they're in relationships. Because from the girl's point of view, that's fucking weird. Like, you're friends with this OnlyFans model, and like I post pretty provocative stuff. So I can't be mad or not understand a situation where it's like, oh, my girlfriend isn't comfortable with me following an OnlyFans model, even if we have been friends for years. I'm not mad at them for it. I've had several girlfriends who like have voiced to their boyfriends like, I don't like that you follow this girl. I don't care if she is your friend or not. And so it caused a bit of a fight within these two situations. And so at we all had like this big friends dinner at Korean barbecue, and I got to meet the girlfriends, and suddenly both of them were so cool and so nice, and they genuinely realized like, oh, this girl has no interest in my boyfriend. Now they get to humanize me, where they're like, oh, she's not just like this thirsty girl. Because on the internet, it's easy to look and be like, oh, this is just another OnlyFans girl. You know, she's probably out here hitting on my boyfriend or whatever. And I don't like that. And then they meet me and suddenly they're like, oh, she's cool. So now I'm friends with them, but I still keep my communication with the boyfriend that I'm originally friends with at a minimum, just out of respect for their situation. Because I don't want to put myself in a predicament where I could potentially fuck up the love of your life.
Have you ever gotten in a fight with one of the girlfriends?
No, I'm not a fighter.
Oh, like any type of argument?
No, like he is yours. Not you.
Okay,
them. No.
You get me with that one.
No.
Okay.
The internet has told me I am not gonna call you girl.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you, internet. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're not my girl. But that is your man. If this is potentially the love of your life, if this is potentially your wife, I understand. I understand completely. Just know that it's always going to be nothing but love and mutual respect from me. I'm rooting for you guys, even if we don't have the same friendship we used to. Like, go get the love of your life.
Has any of your friends ever followed your OnlyFans?
Honestly, yeah. And sometimes I'll do... Yeah. Sometimes I want to say no, and in hopes of just like, no, I have like male friends who aren't weird about it. And I do have male friends who aren't weird about my OnlyFans, don't follow any of that shit, don't want, just see me as the person that they met and not the internet personality version of me. But there are definitely guys sometimes like, I know this name. I know this, like, because I have certain friends where they have these fake usernames for their, do you know what a Finsta is?
No.
So a Finsta is a fake Instagram page.
Oh,
it's like a page that you'll have that's private with a fake profile avatar, and it'll be a stupid screen name, and you have maybe 20 people on there, and you post whatever the fuck you want. Stuff that you wouldn't put on your normal page for your family and like your coworkers to see.
Oh, my daughter has one. She's called it her spam page.
Yeah, girls have spam pages too.
Yeah.
But a Finsta is almost a little more secretive than a spam page. Spam is like random pictures you don't think were good enough to make it on your main page.
Okay.
Whereas a Finsta is like a little secret. So sometimes you post, like I have guy friends who post the craziest shit on their Finsta. And I'm like, that is against community guidelines. Oh my God. And so I'll notice certain usernames like, I know somebody who uses that username a lot, but I'll never call them out on it. I'll never say anything. I'm just like, no need.
That don't make you feel weird, like your friends like watching you do OnlyFans stuff?
Not really. I think it's one of those things where when you do OnlyFans, you got to just come to terms with the fact that you do OnlyFans. Like it's nothing. If you're scared and you do OnlyFans of like you're scared of people seeing your stuff, you're in the wrong industry. Like there's no reason, because there are girls who, and guys, but mainly girls because that's who I know who does OnlyFans, where they will post stuff and get really self-conscious about it later, and they want to take it down, or they get really mad when people are saying like, oh, I saw you post this, I saw you post that. And I always tell them, do not post anything that you are not comfortable having out there. Like if you post something on the internet, it's there forever. You better be comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable, don't post it. The money isn't worth it. Only do stuff that you are willing for people to see, because that's how you make your money. So you can't be mad at people who are like, oh, I saw you in a video doing X, Y, and Z. Like you chose to post X, Y, and Z. You need to take some form of accountability. There's like, if I feel comfortable like in lingerie, then that's the content I'm going to sell. I'm not now going to be embarrassed or shy about people saying, oh, I saw you in lingerie. Like, yeah, no shit. That's what I sell.
Yeah.
And so you can't feel bad about it.
Lingerie is probably tame versus some of the stuff that I see on Twitter that they be posting on.
Yeah, because a lot of people use OnlyFans as like full-blown porn, but on the other end of the spectrum. I had a subscriber who, he's a guy and he makes OnlyFans content too, but his OnlyFans content is just him doing magic tricks. I don't think he makes very much money on it, but his OnlyFans is literally just him doing magic tricks.
Is he naked doing it?
No, he's fully clothed, just doing magic. And he has a couple subscribers, so amazing. But there's a large spectrum of what people do.
Couldn't he just do that on Instagram? Like, you know, they got the Instagram.
Yeah, with the badges and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But, I mean, more power to him.
Oh, yeah, more power to him.
But, yeah,
well, that was very interesting. Your guy friends, girlfriends, I didn't think about that. They probably like, oh, why you hanging out with this OnlyFans model? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I just feel like I can't be mad at her, because if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be like, yeah, like what the fuck? You're going to go and follow this OnlyFans girl that you know? Because that's such a red flag. If I was taking myself out of OnlyFans, back to like regular schmegular girl, and I'm dating a guy and I really like him, and I go through, because girls will check through your following just to kind of see like who you're kind of, the crowd you're hanging out with, the content you want to see. Like girls are checking just to make sure. And so if I go through your following and it's all just Instagram baddies, some girls feel some type of way about it, some girls don't care. But if you have a really clean following, it's like family, friends, nothing crazy, and then there's one OnlyFans girl on there posting lingerie pictures and she follows you back, that's a red flag. Like, how do you know this one OnlyFans girl?
I'm sure I follow a lot of OnlyFans chicks. Yeah, I'm sure
but
I do.
If that's the like lifestyle that you have, or like just the friend group that you have, I think that makes sense. Because I had an ex-boyfriend who used to do porn, so I wasn't surprised when he followed a bunch of porn stars.
Oh yeah.
But like, if you're a regular guy,
I just follow. If the girl's hot, I want to see her stuff, I just follow. But I know it has gotten me like not in trouble where girls have said things to me before, like girls I've dated has said things and stuff. Because girls, this is very unfair about what some women do. Not all women. Some girls will post sexy pictures online and then get mad at their man for liking sexy pictures. And so she's doing the same thing that their girl is doing. You know what I'm saying? But she gets mad that her man is liking pictures. When she putting sexy pictures out there too, the same type of bikini shots, looking back at it, the gym, like all this stuff is sexy to us. When girls be in the gym with the gym clothes on and you can see the camel toe a little bit and they showing the shape of their ass, we think all that shit is sexy. Like if it's a good picture, a good video, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna like it. I didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way on Instagram where I like every single post. So I try to tell people like nothing is that serious, because whereas my sister, on the other hand, she's very selective about what she likes. So she won't like everybody's post. I give every fucking post a like, no matter what. I don't care what it is. If it's your sandwich or your camel toe, I'm liking the picture. That's just how I use my algorithm, because I want it to know exactly what I want to see. Whereas my sister is like, oh, I don't want this person to read into me liking their post, so I'm not gonna like it. I saw it, but I'm not gonna like it.
You know, I don't like everything on Twitter anymore. I used to.
Twitter is a crazy place.
People can see it's like in
no, they took it off. They took it off recently, so you can like stuff without people knowing that you liked.
Are you sure? Because
yes, they just took it off. Nadeem said they just took it off.
When? Like how long ago?
Elon Musk got caught liking a bunch of little girls.
Are you serious?
And next day he took it away.
That should have been gone.
Yeah, so you're safe. You can like things again.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of posts for F3 on there. I don't want to be liking, because it'd be some crazy stuff. I'm like, oh yeah.
So you just take like a snapshot in your mind. You're like, I like that.
Yeah, on Twitter I just stopped liking stuff because people was calling me out on shit I was liking.
Okay, well that.
Yeah, but you know the internet.
But also like mind your business. Let me like my stuff in peace. You know?
Yeah.
You're gonna call me out for the stuff I look on my phone.
Yeah.
Chill.
So let me tell you, before we go into the next one, let me tell you the one thing I hate about the internet now, the social media. This one girl I was dating, we broke up, but she knew I was dating this other girl, because I was honest with him. I told him. And
love that. Love an honest man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Because come on, it's too hard to lie.
It pisses me off when men try to lie about that. I'd rather you be honest.
You gotta be honest.
I like you so much more if you tell me that you're dating other people rather than having me find out.
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
Yeah.
So I tried to introduce them.
That part's crazy.
You know, one was down to meet the other one, but the other one didn't want to meet the other one.
Yeah.
So the one I broke up with first. Oh, no, okay. The second one, I broke up the other one. I broke up with. I'm trying to just, say no names. But anyway, one saw me go to some event with a whole nother girl, because I'm not with either of those girls anymore, and she made like a like one of those accounts that you're talking about, and had a full on conversation. I think somehow found out that I went with this other girl and sent her, and she asked me like, who you go to this event with, and I'm like, why do you even care?
Yeah, like we're not dating.
We're not dating.
Yeah,
and she knows I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking. I didn't have no problem telling her, but why you even care? It was so annoying. And then she showed me like the fake account, stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly who that is. I didn't let her know I knew who it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, you are annoying. And she let that girl get in her head. Now I end up blocking her, so I blocked them both. Like, it's like so annoying. I hate that girls do that like a private eye, cause the girl, we was having problems. The jealous one, we were having problems, and as soon as I followed my ex again, within 3 minutes she texted me like.
Within 3 minutes is crazy. Some people really do keep such close track of what people are doing on social media. I think it's mental illness.
How's she know?
That's crazy, because you're actively. Also, to be fair, there is a way for you to check on social media the order in which somebody follows people, because you can check it where people will randomize their following, so you don't know when they followed you or when they followed this other person. So let's say I follow Nadeem today. There's a way for you to go on your feed where you randomize your following. So people, it's just like in a random order. Or you could put it by the last person you followed first. So if Nadeem is the last person I followed and I didn't randomize it, it'll show Nadeem's name first on my list. So I just followed him.
Oh, so I can go turn that feature off?
I think there's a way. I don't know exactly how, because I tried to figure it out and like randomize mine, but it hasn't worked. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck all that. I'm finna turn to a FBI with this motherfucking shit. The Federal Booty Inspector.
James Fox. There you go.
Oh, you got some good eyes.
Thank you. Well, that is going to be it for this Halloween episode. What is Sue Young's line again? It is, push the fucking button, subscribe. Can somebody please put a clip of Sue Young saying it here so it makes sense? Thank you so much. But yeah, that is it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.